You're watching the Trans-Perfect Music City Bowl as part of Capital One Bowl Mania. From the banks of the Cumberland River in Nashville, Tennessee, it's the SEC versus the Big Ten. Two teams having fantastic seasons. Tennessee looking for win number 8. Purdue looking for its 9th win of the season after a 6-3 run through the Big Ten.
Quick passing game. Expect ball control. Expect a lot of quick, easy throws to get Aiden O'Connell comfortable early in this game.
Now they're without their All-American wide receiver David Bell. He's opted out of this one. They're also down some other key players offensively. O'Connell will throw on first down, and he completes it.
Two guy. It's number 30 Jackson Anthrop lined up right here in the backfield.
He'll motion. They'll try to get him against the linebacker. 3rd down 3. It's loud in Nashville. Incomplete. ACC crew. There's a flag. And Purdue will pick up the first down.
Good coverage on the back end for Tennessee. Nowhere to go with the football for O'Connell. Late throw there. It's just a little too much on the jersey.
Came back and was just fine. 3rd down 1. Tight end Durham as the H. Here's Horvath, and he muscles his way near the marker. Tennessee with great push late. Let's see the spot. Line judge says move the chain. Purdue first down. Opening drive for the Boilermakers. Horvath again needs 2, got none. Huge stop by Tennessee.
So Purdue rolling the dice here on 4th and short.
Crowd standing for this 4th and 2. Pressure coming up the middle. O'Connell to throw. Out route, incomplete. Just a little bit wide. And a huge missed opportunity for the Big Ten's most efficient passer.
Here on a corner route. It's a high-low on the outside. And just turns his body, almost running out of it. Doesn't run with speed out of it. Turns and waits for the ball. And that can be the difference of a few feet there. Right, that first play, positive plays. Tennessee's really going to push the tempo. And with Purdue being so thin up front and on the back end, they need as much breathers as possible. Here's that cover 0 look. Nobody on the back end.
Hooker steps up. He's a great runner, and he picks up the first down, and that was a real concern.
For Brad Lambert, the defense coordinator for Purdue, is he had 2 spires on Hooker on that play as well.
Going deep again. Caught! Touchdown, Tennessee, Cedric Tillman. 14. We've seen so many teams in college football, these two included, kind of tossed by the wayside, low expectations, outperform. Purdue certainly did that with their pair of top 5 wins. And Tennessee did it after missing so many players to the portal. O'Connell rolls, gonna let go, deep, wide open. A Purdue first down and more for Brock Thompson on the U-turn on Lower Broadway. He is in. Touchdown Purdue, 75 yards. About getting Hendon Hooker in the right frame of mind.
He said he wanted to get him comfortable. Easy, high percentage throws early to get him feeling good, and then maybe take their shots.
Here's a shot down the sideline, wide open. It's Tillman again. Touchdown, Tennessee. Trans-Perfect Music City Bowl in Nashville. Aiden O'Connell back at it for Purdue. Not only did O'Connell come in as the 8th quarterback on the roster, he didn't even start in high school until his senior year. Flea flicker, going to unload, and he goes to a crossing route for another first down. It's Brock Thompson again, who finally goes down at the 41.
Shoulder pump kind of guy.
Out of the pistol now, a play fake, going deep again, overthrown, interception. Haddon comes back for the pass interference penalty to haul in his first pick of the season. Back in North Carolina A&T. Hendon grew up in Greensboro. Unloads on the sideline again. Little underthrown. It will go for a first down.
And an outside linebacker playing nickel. You're just not going to do it. So you got to get pressure on Hendon Hooker and force the ball out early.
Over the middle, that's complete to Javonte Payton.
We can't continue to put our O-linemen through those kind of drives.
It's a heck of a tempo that they play at. 1st and goal, straight ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee on the ground, Jabari Small.
Fox, defensive coordinator for Tennessee, he mentioned, I want my DBs to play up in the face of these receivers. I don't want to give them the cushion to dink and dunk us down the field.
2nd and 13. O'Connell gets rid of it quickly. That's good for a Purdue first down. Anthrop dances his way past midfield. Nebraska in one of the first opportunities. He hurdled a Nebraska player. That was in his 2nd carry of the game. Today, I guess the leg's fine. Tennessee brings pressure, and it's incomplete. And another flag on the Volunteers secondary. This will be on Warren Burrell. Aiden O'Connell taking full advantage when he gets man coverage.
Pass interference, defense number 4. 15-yard penalty, first down.
It's Oregon State 120 yards and a pair of touchdowns. 3rd and 2 for Purdue. They converted only 1 of 3 third downs today. To Anthrop, caught, first down. Play action. O'Connell in zone. Overthrew the tight end Garrett Miller.
Corner route, which is why receiver was wide open.
Mitchell Finneran bangs through a 24-yarder. Not sure threes are going to be enough to keep pace with Tennessee in this one. Well, the win today can make it to 9. A bunch of new firsts after some long lasts for this Purdue program. O'Connell to the slant.
For what the offense is going to look like, what they're going to need him to do, and then they want to try to get him healthy to be able to contribute, and he's done that today.
Doing it on bad wheels. O'Connell over the middle. Anthrop with great hands and a Purdue first down. Brother played hoops, and his dad was on the Final Four team for Purdue in 1980. They'll bring Doru to the backfield. They need 10. O'Connell lets it go. Incomplete.
Just a little bit.
35-yard attempt for Mitchell Finneran, and he gets it through traffic. His 2nd. Cole Mitchell Finneran 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, an interesting journey. You brought up one player.
Defense, they need those guys to get as much rest as possible.
36 plays for Purdue. They've run it 15 times. About at their average. O'Connell completes to the sideline.
Opt-outs and injuries that Purdue's dealing with.
Back to the run game. Wow, look at Horvath.
I'd be surprised to see him take it home.
Wait, hold on. What's the low man trophy?
That's the best fullback in college football.
O'Connell going deep. Is caught out at the 2-yard line.
Accurate deep thrower in all of college football, completing just under 60% of his passes.
8 different Tennessee signal callers on their sideline. We're all the way out on the field. They'll move the pocket. O'Connell looking. Pressure. Taken down. Jeremy Banks with the sack. Tennessee uses another timeout. They want their defense to get their offense back on the field. It's a loss of 11. He's already hit from 24 and 35. Officially 29. And he will bang it through again. Finneran 3 for 3 in this one. Quarterback Hendon Hooker has thrown for 188 and 2 touchdowns. Touchdown passes were long ones. Hooker pressured, slings it out complete to Velus Jones. He can't quite get out of bounds, and they'll run the clock.
Purdue finished it, but Tennessee did their part as well.
3rd and 10. Hooker has a hit out of his hand, falls on the grass, and Purdue scrambling for it. Boilermakers have it. Purdue football with 29 seconds left in the half.
Off the right side, that's going to get a hand on the throwing arm of Hendon Hooker as he's trying to take a shot downfield. Great job.
The ruling on the field of a fumble recovered by the defense is under further review.
Oh, it's a pretty good job there by Dane Davis, the right tackle. Want to run that guy past, but just a better job by
Further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. First down, Purdue.
O'Connell's thrown for 250, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. To the slant, caught, down to the 2. 26-yard strike. Purdue's got timeouts left, 23 seconds remaining. Out of the I formation with Doru. Little boot and a dump, touchdown, Payne Durham. That led to a Purdue touchdown and the Boilermaker lead.
Be important to get him in rhythm here. Expect a quick, easy throw early in this drive.
Jalen Graham back on the field for Purdue. Hooker does indeed complete one over the middle. That's Bayless Jones.
There were a few teams that really took advantage of slants across the entire game.
Small again. Huge hole opened up, and he takes it inside the 35.
Jalen Graham out here. That's that Sam linebacker that's playing some nickel. This time he adds to the box.
Hooker directing traffic on the run. A pump fake will get him more yardage down to the 20. 7th play of the drive. To the perimeter. Good blocking on the edge. Tennessee touchdown. 15 yards for Bayless Jones and a little shimmy at the end.
I'm saying that. I need to be better. I need to call plays better. Don't get that a lot.
Anthrop in motion. O'Connell to Horvath after he play fake to him. He is rumbling down the tracks and into Tennessee territory. Man, that's like a bowling ball rolling down. Low snap. O'Connell fires. Caught! First down, Purdue!
To be able to reroute. You can't let these tight ends and receivers run free down the middle of the field
so far in this game. King Doru is the tailback. Doru trying to shake. Picks up a pair. And a flag afterwards back in the end zone. Trayvon Flowers getting into it with Garrett Miller. Looks like Beasley was involved too. Lost his hat.
The ruling on the field after the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense, number 88. 15-yard penalty. The down counts. It'll be second down.
Well, that is killer for Garrett Miller. Had the big catch on the 26-yard dive, and he cost Purdue valuable field position.
Yeah, going to see Miller right there. He's going to work up and engage with the block, and this is a heck of a block. Oh, not on this one.
He had a right hand caution in the end zone.
Right there.
From the 23. Second and goal from the 23. O'Connell gets some of that yardage back. They go down to the 10.
Give and take, right?
It is loud here in Nashville. O'Connell to the O-line for the change. 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Caught and dropped. I don't think he finished the catch. They ruled it a touchdown, but Sheffield lost the ball after he went across the back line. Let's see if it stands.
By O'Connell. See if the catch is finished here. He secures it initially.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. Timeout for an injured player.
To me, I think he secures that all the way to the ground. Let's see, still has it. Foot goes out of bounds. It's moving there at the end, but.
And this is where the rule book, the intricacies of it will drive a fan mad when you talk about football plays and defining finishing a catch.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
So Sheffield with his 5th touchdown catch of the season. O'Connell throws another, and Purdue goes back in front.
Moving as long as it's in control. So maybe the immediacy of not having control long enough is what they were looking at there.
Leaves Purdue the 2nd and 10. Tennessee desperately in need of a stop. Volunteers bring 4. O'Connell intercepted! He threw it right to Tennessee. They brought the 4th rusher from the opposite side.
Yep, little pressure. So you get zone pressure from the right side. That means the left end will drop off. I think he saw him late, didn't have enough juice and enough space. You see that little hesitation right there allowed Young to get under that outside hitch.
Tennessee good field position after the takeaway. Bayless Jones shakes a man, bends it back to the inside and takes it down to the 20. Still wasn't down until the very end, rolling over the Purdue players.
Inside the field, that means Cedric Tillman's going to be at the bottom of your screen there. Matched up one-on-one if he wants it.
Hooker looking left, steps up. Nice catch by Bayless Jones, and a pass was just a hair wide, but that will leave 4th. 30-yard attempt. And he punches it through to get Tennessee back in front. You know, it's what we love about both. You go back to the sideline, I'm staying in. 10th flag against Tennessee. It's cost them 92 yards. O'Connell looking for the wheel route, checks it down. Chance to run, and plenty of room for Dylan Downing.
As well, they're trying to capitalize on that, but he's been in coverage each time.
He drops here. O'Connell steps up, throws on the run, intercepted again. Nobody there but Trayvon Flowers. Streak since Michael Vick. Didn't know if he'd keep playing football though. After irregularities were discovered during a COVID screening, he had to go through a heart scope before the 20 season. Made his impact on the Tennessee program this year, and he completes the first down. Purdue trying to get set. And Hooker will slow him down. Plenty of time on the play clock. Hooker hands it off. They got a first down run. It's Jalen Wright, small still
there. When you're not throwing it, you only have one route there. Tuck it, run, get as much as you can.
This is going to leave the extra push at the line. It will be a Tennessee first down. The extra effort, the footing. Talked about this earlier. This is where Alex Goller said, it's about the time you got to finish the drive when the O-line has been out there for so long.
Nobody deep for Purdue.
Here comes pressure. Hooker, pocket holds, delivers a strike for a first down, and it's Tillman.
Anything that's going to call for east-west change of direction, I would almost remove that right now.
Pressure coming again, and complete to Bayless Jones, but he's just short. That'll leave 4th and 1. What do you do here, Tennessee? Going to keep the offense on the field. Yep.
Yeah, keep the tempo, get the element of surprise. Purdue is not lined up. Snap it as quick as possible.
Field goal would give them a 4-point advantage. Instead, they'll run it, needing 1. Hooker, stop short. Huge stop for Purdue, and they get the ball back. It's a 4th PI on Burrell in this game, the 6th on Tennessee. They do have 3 interceptions. O'Connell to the outside, and a slip on this wet track. Colin O'Sullivan.
Banks, the D coordinator for Tennessee, dial it up here on a 3rd down as he opts to play coverage. It's playing coverage.
Over the middle, caught by the tight end, Payne Durham, into Tennessee territory, spins free, Durham down the sideline, a stiff arm, he is in, what a play by Payne Durham, it goes for 62, and Purdue is back in front. Best podcast Purdue history. Here's Durham in motion. McConnell's got time. Got it. Right back to 87.
3 of 55. Jaheim Bell 4:43.
Scoreless last 2 drives for Tennessee. Here's a big run up the middle. Jabari Small. They're falling like flies, and Small in a foot race. Finally shoved out of bounds inside the 10. 69 yards.
Using Hendon Hooker's legs.
Wright, the running back, bounces to the outside. Flag on the play, and he's in. If the play stands, Tennessee an extra point away from a tie, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty, third down.
2 downs here, so I don't think you have to get a touchdown.
Hooker hit as he throws. Incomplete.
To break it up on the back end.
Cam Allen on the back end. Tennessee going for it. 4th and goal. Movement. Hooker. Fade. End zone. Incomplete. Tennessee got a free play out of it.
Little contact on the outside. The ref's giving the signal.
Yeah, we got 2 flags down. Great point.
Uncatchable, though. That one ref down the sideline was saying that ball was too high. Definitely an offsides. Let's see what they say about the pass
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 by each team. Offside defense number 15. Illegal motion offense number 20. Penalties were offset. 4th down.
There, offsetting penalties. We do it again. Cover 0. No safeties deep. They're going to bring pressure, or will they drop off? These guys in here are either going to come or they're going to bounce out and try to stop short throws. Both teams checking. They bring it.
Hooker, one-on-one coverage. Caught! Touchdown, Tennessee! Cedric Tillman with his 3rd touchdown catch of the game. Low snap. O'Connell fires sideline. Caught! It's Brock Thompson again, and he will rumble all the way down to the sideline for a 70-yard touchdown. It's this game tonight.
Kind of fits his team this year, too.
Hooker fires, complete. Pass midfield. Princeton Fant inside the 20 to the 10. First down after 57 yards. .143 and counting. Purdue still has 3 timeouts. Hooker and pressure. Lobs it. Caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Great example there, right? You got seams going intermediate. Defense gets a little soft. Just check it down. Get yourself in a better 3rd down situation. But now a monster 3rd down with a minute 9 and ticking.
3rd down 4. 1 minute to play. O'Connell incomplete. Scoring drives in this game with their up-tempo offense. They'll get a chance for another. Knuckleball. Velus Jones lets it drop and now grabs it. Nothing but black jerseys in front of him. And he gets horse-collared at the 25. That will give Tennessee some more yardage after he lost 8 on the return. Last second instructions for Hendon Hooker with Tennessee and Purdue tied at 45.
During the return, personal foul, horse collar tackle, kicking team. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Just a huge mistake here.
Number 42, horse collar tackle, Purdue.
Hands just got to be up around that knee. This is where, if you're Purdue, you really miss George Karlaftis, your best pass rusher, in situations where you want to play coverage, but you still need to get some pressure on the quarterback. See how they manufacture some pressure.
Tennessee will run it. Jabari Small running. 31-30. Here's Small again. First down will stop the clock momentarily. Tennessee has all 3 timeouts remaining.
Now you got to use one.
Sure. Purdue players down and will stay down. Tennessee can save a timeout. Hooker looking right, fires, caught. Short of the first down. It's a pickup of 8.
A 52-yarder.
Wind doesn't seem to be an issue tonight on this cool evening in Nashville. 2nd and 2. Pressure coming. Hooker going deep. It is incomplete. Too much air. Leading Bayless.
Got 3 receivers down here. The bottom of the screen to the left of Hendon Hooker.
11 seconds remain in regulation. Four-man rush. Hooker going deep. Overthrew him again. This time it was Tillman.
Of your screen, 2 receivers to each side. A lot of space to work with down here with Jalen Hyatt. I don't know. Maybe an in-breaking route somewhere.
Hooker looking that way. Now try to scramble. And he goes down with 1 second remaining. Tennessee will use its final timeout. Hooker got to getting past the line.
Looking down here on the left of your screen, Hyatt actually had an option route. Could have gone out or in. That knee goes down right in front of the yellow line. Looked like the ball. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, the ball was in front of the knee.
Yeah, the ball was in front of the knee. Going to find out if it's closing time or if there's a back bar you can hang out in for a little while longer.
McGrath 1 for 1. He's made a 30-yarder. This will be 56 and a career long. And they will ice him.
Timeout, Purdue. Their second timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
McGrath 12 of 15 on the season. His long 48. Was a starting kicker at USC for 3 seasons. Dealt with a knee injury in 2018. Bounced back to be Pac-12 honorable mention in 2019. Didn't play in 20. Graduated from USC. Showed up in Knoxville. And Josh Heupel will lean on him to deliver Tennessee's 8th win of the year.
So you know what would make this just even crazier? Think about it. Got a long field goal. Is Purdue going to leave someone back there if it comes up short?
Doesn't look like they will yet.
I'm surprised. Why not?
Sure.
I mean, unless they were watching pregame and he was just drilling these 60-yarders.
We're told the replay booth just double-checked again the spot on the Hooker run.
Looks like we won't get a kick 6 opportunity. It's either going to be a overtime or a
After
Tennessee
further review,
win.
the ruling on the field stands as challenged. Purdue has lost its challenge for the remainder of the game.
Matthew Solansky, the long snapper, and the punter Paxton Brooks is the holder. Chase McGrath for 56 to end this wild night in Nashville. Got it away clean. Does not have the leg. We're headed to overtime, but to your point, Purdue with a man back would have had a chance at return on that long attempt.
Possibly.
In this game, so interesting to see where the play calling goes for both offenses.
3rd and a short 2. Bottled up, tried to bounce. It won't happen. And Purdue with a huge stop on 3rd down. A field goal. You surprised you're not kicking it?
I'm surprised of nothing tonight.
It's fair. They need 2 to keep the drive alive. Hooker looking to throw. Pressured. Escapes. Tries to turn it upfield. And he dances to a Tennessee first down.
Hendon Hooker makes a play.
Possession stays alive for Tennessee. And now straight ahead with Jalen Wright.
Saw him come in. Couldn't even wrap up on that tackle.
Tennessee is going with some tempo here. This will be the 100th play of the game for Tennessee.
Rams right there off the edge.
Hooker looking. Scramble. Taken down! What a burst up the middle by Jackson.
Right now as Purdue was able to substitute a fresh D-line in there.
2 tight ends in for Tennessee. 3rd and goal. Straight ahead again. And short. Loaded backfield with Jalen Wright behind the big fellas. Wright hit, shoves, drives, stop, reaches, and they say he is short of the goal line, and a turnover on downs for the third time tonight.
Ruling on the field, the runner's full forward progress was stopped. Short of the goal line. First down, Purdue.
Right here, look at this. Just keeps driving his legs.
He's not down. He's on a Purdue body, and there's a reach. The second question to this replay will be, was there a whistle before the ball crossed the goal line? Try to listen.
He reached the ball out.
I agree. Point after the whistle.
Right.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. First down, Purdue.
Wow! 29. Horvath again keeping in the middle of the field. We've had communication with the replay booth. What we're told from the booth, going back to that Tennessee would-be touchdown, is that the whistle is irrelevant when the official on that side had already ruled that forward progress had been stopped.
Yeah. So it's not the timing necessarily of the whistle, it's the timing of when that ref determines it and then blows the whistle, and that's the arbitrary point that you can't review. And here we go.
Game-winning attempt for Mitchell Finneran. Transfer from Sanford. This will be a 38-yarder.
Timeout, Tennessee.
His long this season is 48. Game-winning attempt for Mitchell Finneran. For Purdue's 9th win of the season. It is good, and Purdue in a back-and-forth affair wins it in overtime.